showtime. Welcome to the show. Are you ready?
Give me some.
Is that free smoke I see?
Give me some.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
The real Nova 797.
TK's Garage.
You doing a budget, man? If you rock with me, you need to rock with Free Smoke, baby.
Mess with Free Smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CashApp.
Beauty 392B.
This y'all doing Free Smoke. Hey, man, say, man, hey, man, it's your boy, man, real for real, man.
Free smoke.
And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free Smoke. Rocking with Free Smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the Free Smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke. Yeah!
Yo, what up? We in the building. Yo, sorry, man. We 10 minutes late. Sorry for that, y'all, man. But we had to get a.
Now I was sitting here laughing at someone's comment. It was like they're on CP time. Hey, listen, we was all on time, man. Real talk, man. But we was just having a lot of fun backstage, man. Yo, and sorry to keep you guys waiting, but we here.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a had a little conversation in the background, and also, man, I was having some technical difficulties. But we on though. We here, so appreciate everybody, man, for rocking out with us today. Yo, let's go and shout out some of the people that's already in here, man. Marco Jordan in the building, ZTRD in the building. Ladies, let's ride, aka Shannon in the building. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Lefty Two Guns in the building. Yo, man, we in here, man. Yo, Euro Auto Enthusiast, man. Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Who else? Oh, Jen and Rails. Our peoples, man. Jen and Rails in the building. Salute to you. Make a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got, man, hold on. The Real New Yorkers in the building. And we got all kind of people here, man. And we're not going to catfish. I see you as well, man. Catfish in the building. But, yo, we're not going to keep y'all waiting too much longer, man, because y'all know, yo, here you go right here, man. We on CP time, I see. Yo, listen. When I say it's an honor, a blessing, you know what I'm saying? We are very humbled to have this guest on here today. Because let me tell you, first of all, this is her first time ever doing an interview on social media, right, on YouTube. So, yo, we are humbled and honored that we get the privilege of having, being her first experience when it comes to an interview or something like that, you know what I'm saying, something to that effect on YouTube, man. So that's dope in its own right, and we greatly appreciate it. Again, like I always say every week, we don't take it for granted, man, for, being able to have these people come on, you know what I'm saying, these big fish in the game. We don't take it for granted. And this is just another one, man. Like, come on, man. She's been doing her thing. Yo, listen, there's been a lot of things going on, man, but however you feel about it, there's one thing you can't necessarily, the facts are the facts. And the fact is, yo, she's a pioneer when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, a woman in the game, heavy in the game, especially in the Mopar game. She's a pioneer. I mean, it's just a fact. However you feel about it, personally, the fact is the fact. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the facts is facts. But anyway, without further ado, man, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go to bring her, man, because we want as much time as we can with her. Yo, it's crazy that we even going to introduce her right now. Like, I feel like this is surreal. Yo, let's go to bring in, man, the one and only Miss SRT. Bringing the building. What is going on?
Gunshots for BREE. Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, thank you.
Word.
I really appreciate it.
Yo, when I
Yes,
say
definitely.
it's an honor, I think I can speak for all of us at Free Smoke. It is an honor to have you here,
Yeah.
coming on the show and kind of letting us into your world a little bit. You know, aside from what we see on, just a little bit. But aside from what we see on social media and, you know, things that you post and things like that, I should say.
Right.
Let me go ahead and for the people out there, man, the people that watch us normally or you know, watch us every week. Yes, we are missing Modern Day Muscle. He is out right now celebrating his younger twins. He got younger brothers that are twins celebrating their birthdays. So shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to his brothers. But they're out there on the boat doing the birthday thing and all that. So shout out to him. So he couldn't be with us here tonight. Anyway, BREE, SRT BREE, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Let's go to get into it. So for the people that don't know, for whatever reason, that have been living under a rock for the last 2 3 years.
I'll say 2 years.
2 years. Without giving them too much all at one time, but who is and what is SRT BREE?
That's a good question because honestly, I don't even know myself. I've been doing YouTube for about, I would say, a year and a half. About a year and a half. I have not been consistent, as some people be like, BREE, you need to post more. I'm just like, I just like to post when I can. But I like to race. I love racing cars. I love building cars. I love collecting cars. I just love cars. So whenever I can, I try to race and then just enjoy the aspect of having different types of cars.
Nice.
Okay, nice. So I want to start it off like this because again, you came, like I said, you said about a year and a half ago, and you came in like strong in the game, like, literally almost like immediate impact, right? So everybody knew. So everybody knew, from a year and a half ago to now, at least to the rest of the world. I'm sure you was probably already, known already in the ATL, but for the rest of the world, we kind of learned about SRT BREE in the last year and a half. But let's talk about before. Let's get a little bit into before SRT BREE. So who was BREE before SRT BREE?
I was actually called RT BREE because when I was my very first fast car was an RT Challenger, and I took the emblems off of my car, and I used to race people in Savannah, and I used to fuck them up on the streets. So they're like, "Who the hell is this girl? Like, who is she out here thinking she could be one of us, one of the guys out here racing and stuff?" Because I used to race V6, even though I had a V8. They were like, "Who's girl?" Yeah.
she was taking advantage of them dudes in the
V6, right?
Really, right. So then when they found out that it was a RT, they're like, "Oh, this RT Breezy or whatever." So that's kind of how I became SRT BREE when I upgraded to my Hellcat. That's when they started calling me SRT BREE. So yeah. But before that, the car stuff, I was in the military.
Right.
I enjoyed the military partially. I enjoyed traveling with the military. That's what I could say. I enjoyed traveling with the military and the knowledge that I learned. I actually got my degree within the military. So if I had to weigh out the cons and pros, I would say it was more so a pro because it made me who I am today. I guess you can say.
Right. Yeah. What branch were you in the military, if you don't mind me asking?
The Army.
Why you gotta say like that? I was in the Army. I did 13 years in the Army.
Really? See, I mean, it was cool. I'm the type of person, I like to be controlled. I don't like to be told what to do. I like to do my own thing. That's why I'm a CEO now. I own my own businesses. I am my own boss. So therefore, no one can tell me that I need to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do nothing. I do it on my time, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
You can definitely respect that. Respect that. So you were in the military for a while, then you got out. But and I'm only going off of what I remember. But you got out the military, you didn't necessarily go straight into like the social media world.
No, I took a year off and I started traveling. I traveled around the world. I've been to, I don't even remember how many countries I've been to, but I've been to a lot of countries. While that time off, I got a contracting job overseas as a petroleum engineering because that's what I got my degree in within the military. So I did that for 2 years. I freaking loved it. But while I was there, I was trying to figure out, okay, how can I be my own boss? How can I do my own thing, pretty much? So that's when I started my real estate company. And then I transferred over to hair care company. And then now I'm doing candles. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dope.
Hey, so I'm about to say, so where did that love for like cars and like fast cars come from? Like, when did that start in your life?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea because nobody in my family drives fast cars. Nobody races. Nobody rode my motorcycles. I do not know. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. And it's crazy because when I was in high school, my parents was like, you know, what do you want for your graduation gift when you graduate high school? I was like, I want a motorcycle. I don't care to have no car. I want a motorcycle. And they were like, well, you know, in order to have a motorcycle, you got to have your driver's license. And I was like, so that's what pretty much prompted me to get my license so I could actually drive legally and drive a car legally.
So do you have your motorcycle endorsement as well? Like, do you ride bikes?
Yes, I love. Oh my god, I started racing bikes.
Oh shit.
And then I got over to the cars, but like I just love it. I love like the rush it gives. I love it.
But what kind of bike? I'm asking personal questions now. Like, what kind of bike did you have?
I'm a Honda girl. I've always had a Honda CBR. Yes.
I'm asking because I'm also a bike. I got endorsement. I'm in the bike life too.
Okay.
So my very first bike, I had an R1. You know, people always tell you, you know, go with a 600 or whatever. I was like, man, F all that. I was like, fuck all that. So I went with I had an R1. That was my first bike. 2004 R1, nasty. And then and my last bike was a ZX14. You know what I'm saying? Lowered, stretched. 50 shot of NOS, air shifter, all that on it. So yeah,
I wasn't doing that. I had a 250 at first. That was my first bike, so I was cool with my 250. I was cool with it, and then eventually I upgraded to 1,000. But I was really cool with my 250. I was like,
okay.
Yo, I'm about to say, BREE Price started doing that research after them bikes and was like, yo, where can I find that same type of power or that feeling in the car? She's like, oh, red eye? Oh, I'm getting that.
Yeah, literally.
All right. Hey, shout out to Mesby chilling in the building. Also, Beauty 392B.
Yes, hey Beauty.
We seen everybody else in here too, man. But you know what? So you know, you talked about, you know, you went overseas and then, you know, you came back. Then you started all your companies, right? But what is like the motivation like behind that? What's the motivation? What inspires you to wake up every day and just grind so hard? Because you know, you're about your business.
Yes, and success is literally why I do what I do, because I failed multiple times and like failed really bad where I feel like giving up. I thought I hit rock bottom, but I was just like, no, I had a little taste of success, and I was like, okay, I need this. In order for me to accomplish the goals that I want to get, I need to be successful. I need to accomplish certain goals, so I make sure that my parents are well off and they're set, because we didn't grow up rich. We didn't have shit. So I was like, I see how other people are living. Like, okay, damn, I want to live like that too. I want to have generational wealth. I want my family to be taken care of. I want to buy my mom a car. I want to see her cry when all her bills are paid off because of me. So that's why I was like, I'm never going back to the old me, because I was a whole gangster. I was like, nah, I need to like keep my head on straight and make sure I'm, you know, my pockets is good and my parents' pockets is good. So it's really success in my parents that pushed me to be where I am today.
But don't get it twisted. BREE still got that thug in her, all right?
Oh, for sure.
Come out.
I'm just gonna calm it down. Like, my manager be like, BREE, you can't do that. Stop. Or BREE, delete that. Don't do that. I'm like, no, baby. I'm still with all that, but I'm working on it. I am slowly working on it. So I'm just like, ugh. It's like I got two personalities.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, sometimes I be seeing you on live, and BREE go from here to 100 real quick.
Yes. I just don't like that internet gangster stuff. Like, do not be smiling in my face when you see me, but when you get on the internet, you want to fucking type all fast and act like no, you're not about what you're talking about. So hush your lips, because I'm with all that. I'll definitely take it there if you want me to take it there, because we can definitely do that. But I be trying to calm down though, because I am a businesswoman. I keep forgetting I am a businesswoman, and people want to sue. You ain't gonna sue me. I would not allow somebody to sue me. So that's the only reason why I've been like very very calm lately.
I was about to say, yo, for the record though, BREE has exposed the most keyboard warriors ever.
So,
They be trying her like, yo, she put them in there and they don't say anything, man.
nothing. And I don't get it.
It's the weirdest thing though, but
It is. That angers me so much.
all right, but
It is.
let's get up for that. But like, yo, so all right, so you spoke about like traveling, like places that you travel. Like, what is like some other places that's on your bucket list that you might want to travel to?
I'm not gonna lie. I've literally been everywhere I wanted to go. So I guess now I want to go back to places that I've been to that I haven't been able to explore, like certain places. Like I went to Zanzibar and I was only on the north side. I never got a chance to explore the south side. So I definitely want to double back around and come back and go to places I've already been to. Thailand is definitely on my list again. I've been to Thailand. I did a 2-week tour in Thailand. I went to 3 different cities. Amazing. Definitely top 5 places I've been. Definitely.
Yeah, I've seen some of your photos on Instagram. I'm like, yo, she be out there.
Yeah.
Well,
And I be traveling by
though,
myself too. So that's like, I love it. It's like I get a peace of mind when I do that.
Yo,
nice.
Yo, you know what? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, because I ain't gonna lie, man. One of the first times that I seen you at least post up on IG or whatever on I don't know if it was IG or YouTube, but you was, oh man, I forgot where you were, but you was out in the mountains somewhere, and you was like, yeah, I'm just here by myself, like in some cabin. And you were like, I'm here by myself for like a whole week. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, who does that?
I remember that.
When I'm stressed, occasionally I like to take a trip out to like Tennessee or the Georgia mountains and just get a cabin for a week and just detox and just cook and just chill. Like that is one of my favorite things to do. It's just I love being by myself.
Sounds like BREE like to eat, y'all. BREE like to eat.
You damn right I like to eat. What? Not to me with a good time. Yes, most definitely. I love to eat.
That's what's up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna say this though, because I've had the privilege of traveling as well. You know, through the military and also my own. That's one of the good things about military. We get to travel as well. So I would say this. I don't know if you ever had a chance to go to like Europe, but
yeah,
you're not gonna be on the beach and stuff like that or whatever. But like, you know, Germany, Paris, like all those places, man, those are dope as well. So
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for Paris because like it was kind of dirty when I went there. It was like really dirty, but the food was amazing.
No.
Like the food
Paris
was
is dirty
as fuck. Keep it 100.
That's crazy.
Yes, it's beautiful,
Now,
but no.
Now I will say that because unfortunately, when I went to Paris, it was on a military assignment. So I went for 3 months, and so my wife and my kids couldn't come with me. Yeah, I was on TDY, so you know, military know TDY. So I was on TDY for 3 months over there, temporary duty assignment. And anyway, I will say this though, it did being over there for 3 months did kind of jade my experience a little bit because and my hotel was literally like I could walk to Eiffel Tower, you know, what do you call it? The museum, the Louvre was right there.
Oh, the Louvre.
No, yeah, the Louvre. You know, the church Notre Dame was was right down the road. You know, right down. I just walked down the river, and it's right there. This before it caught on fire. So me being there, and literally just being able to walk these places in like 10 minutes, and then not having much to do every weekends, whatever. I'm like, okay, this is like, why do people pay thousands and thousands of dollars to come see this? But again, it's because I was there. I was there for 3 months, and it kind of jaded my experience.
Hey, that question right here is, my brother says, you should go to Trinidad and get for Carnival and get a roti. Now, my question is, I'm guessing, have you ever had a roti before? You know what that is?
No, what is that?
What? That's like a Caribbean dish though from Trinidad. You gotta have a roti, man. Okay. Find yourself somewhere in Atlanta that sells roti. You might not get the best roti.
No, see, I'd rather go to the country. I'd rather go to the country and experience the dish because, like, here in Atlanta, they don't really have like food. Caribbean like they have food. It's nothing like authentic. Some oxtails in Jamaica. Okay, authentic, you can go to restaurants out here for some oxtails, but if you actually go to Jamaica for the oxtails, baby,
should hit different.
Yes, that's exactly why I decided to buy a house out there because this food is busting. I mean, that's not the only reason why, but that's one of the reasons why.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you were blind. Yeah, I remember a year ago, and you mentioned you were getting a house out there in Jamaica. But the last thing I would say about this particular topic is I think the best kept secret for the United States. I know you got the country a lot, but I think the best kept secret for the United States that I've seen personally. Like, granted, I've never been to like the Grand Canyon and all that, so I can't speak on that. But Alaska, I don't know if you've ever been to Alaska. Alaska is beautiful, beautiful. Now, granted, you're not gonna be on the beach somewhere, but when it comes down to like the scenery and taking all the nature in and everything else, Alaska, hands down, as far as I know that I've seen, is America's best kept secret for sure. So
definitely gotta check it out.
Book a trip, Bree.
You know what's crazy that you mentioned
You'll enjoy it.
That you mentioned Alaska. So me, Sick Whip. Have you heard? You know Sick Whip. Sick Whip and We Too Slow. Have you heard of We Too Slow?
Nah.
They're two female sliders in Houston, Texas. They are dope as hell. Super dope. You guys definitely got to get them on here because they're super fucking dope and they have a dope story behind them. But so we're collabing together, and I was telling them that we should definitely like go to Alaska for 30 days just to see, because you know how Alaska have like the half of the year it's like completely dark.
It's dark, yeah.
Right.
So I want to experience that. So we were literally just talking about going there for about like a month just to experience that, to see how it is and like record it on YouTube. So that's definitely gonna happen very soon.
Can I give you my suggestion though?
I'm listening.
If you go the first time, I wouldn't necessarily do that because you're gonna miss seeing the beauty of Alaska because it's gonna be dark. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think that would be a cool experience. But I would say for the first time, maybe not 30 days, but hey, go for a week. You know what I'm saying? And just so you can actually see the beauty of Alaska, because Alaska is beautiful. So if you see it, if it's just dark all the time, you're gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, trust me.
Now
you're gonna go. You're gonna see the mountains in the background. You're gonna see everything, all the snow caps. Oh, I will say this too. If you do go, like during the like when it's light, the best time to go would be either June or July. If you go in August, it's gonna be raining the whole time. August, it rains the whole time. And in June or July, like the hottest, I remember the first time I've been there twice. The first time I went was in July. Second time was in August. The first time, I swear to God, I got there, man, and I'm coming from Florida, right? And I turned on the news, and on the news, all they kept talking about was, they're having a heat wave. They're having a heat wave. This is July. I mean, we're talking about late July. Well, middle July. There's a heat wave. It's a heat wave coming, and it was like big news. It was going to be 75 degrees. And they were like,
That's a heat wave?
Yes. In July, they were like, oh my God, it's going to be so hot. It's going to be so hot tomorrow. I was like, what? 75 degrees? I'm like, I'm chilling. Anyway.
Right.
I was about to ask you one question, FaTKaT, since you've been in Alaska. Yo, is it truly dark that time of the year? Is it truly dark outside like 24/7? Or does it get a little bit light? I've heard that it gets a little bit light, but it's not like completely like nighttime dark. Is that true?
The two times that I went, it was during the like when it was light, right? So that was true. So like I remember I was still in school at that point, and I was doing some work online, writing the paper the first time I went, and I was just writing, chilling. My shades are open in the hotel room, and I'm just chilling. And then I happened to look down. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. It was still bright as hell outside. I was like, what? I was like, 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, it threw me off. But then it did get dark. It did get dark because it says it stays light for 6 months, gets dark for 6 months. It did get dark for like maybe 2 hours, and it wasn't even like a dark. It was like twilight, and then it went right back up to light. So I would imagine it's the same thing when on the flip side, it stays dark, and then it probably comes up light for a good maybe hour or 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's
but
super dope.
I would say visit it first when you can see everything.
Yeah.
And then the second time around in the dark, that's probably dope. But
I'm gonna do it.
Let's move on. So for all the people out there that have been listening, if you want to travel, Alaska is a dope place to visit. You know what I'm saying? Especially here in the United States. We don't need a passport and all that. But anyway, let's move on a little bit, Bree, because I know people are tired of hearing us about traveling, right? So you mentioned all these things that you got going on, right? As far as like businesses and everything else or whatnot. But how do you balance like that part of your life? You know what I'm saying? All your business and everything, like your everyday life that you got going on with your social media as well. Because again, you got a big name in social media, and people want to see you posting or this and that and the third? How do you balance those two things?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure that aspect out myself. So I really can't give you a definite answer on how to, because I don't know. Like people, I see messages from people all the time, like, BREE, post something on YouTube. You haven't posted in a month. You haven't posted in 2 weeks. I'm like, sir, I have a whole life outside of social media. Like I love the interaction I get with my fans and supporters. I fucking love it. And I'm pretty sure everybody who I met can vouch and say that they love my energy as well. But it's super hard for me to kind of like manage both, because right now my business is more important to me than social media. Like social media don't pay my bills. My businesses do. So it's just like I'm trying to figure out how to make the two equivalent, because I do love my supporters. I love my supporters. So I'm still trying to work on that.
It's hard. It's hard to balance that.
It is, especially for me, because I'm so yeah. Yeah, I got so much shit going on in my head. I'm just like, no, I'm not worried about posting a YouTube video. I want to make another $1 million company. That's what I'm really worried about.
We see your background right there. You got a little filer thing in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Don't forget about that YouTube plaque, man.
Yes. I got 2 offices in my house, so that's how you know I'm about my business. I got 2 offices, and I have a little laboratory as well.
Oh shit! She about to make a bomb up. Now let me know. Say that word on here.
You don't have ATF at my house, but
you say you got a laboratory. I don't think I've ever heard that ever.
Yes, I have a laboratory in my house.
That is crazy.
Yes, I do.
Yo, man, you know what though, and that's another thing. Hold on, before I say that, let me say this before I forget. Darius Burks, man, big shout out to you. $5 super chat. Thank you, BREE, so much for what you do. We love you. Keep inspiring, living your best life.
I appreciate that, Darius. Thank you, Darius.
Darius Burks. Yeah, but I will say that, man. You see, that's another thing too, man. Like people can't be confused, man. Like, don't get it misconstrued. Shout out to Tall Guy Car Reviews, but don't get it confused, man. Like, yo,
here?
No. I'm just saying.
That's a saying. He always say that.
Okay.
Hey, Tall Guy. I don't know if you've seen it, but Tall Guy was on here like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Tall Guy was on. So shout out to Tall Guy Car Reviews. That's like we had it. Yeah, like we had him on the show. Like he was. We interviewed him on the show. So
it went like 3 hours, right? I think it was 3 hours.
Yeah, we went 3 hours. We went hours.
That shit was crazy.
I was just talking to him the other day. Like, I fucking love Tall Guy and Jarvis. Well, what's his name? Mr. Organic.
Mr. Organic, right?
I use government names. I don't use your damn YouTube names. No, if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you by your government name. But yes, them both. But we're locked in like this. I freaking love them. They some real ass people that I've met. Like, out of everybody that I met on YouTube, I really like connect with them, and they always checking on me randomly. Like, hey, what's up, BREE? You straight? Make sure you good. And I freaking love them. They're both dope as hell.
Yeah, man. Like I said, so I would just say don't get it misconstrued. That's why I shout him out, because I know he always says that. But what I was going to say was, but I was going to say though, like, people don't get it confused, man. You know, like BREE, you know, you might view her a certain way, this and that, because you know she be active on lives and all that. But you really like be about your shit in the background. Like, you got a whole laboratory. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like that ain't your average person. You got a whole laboratory. I got a. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you went to Walmart and bought a science kit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really,
I got a whole lab coat. I got a whole legit lab coat.
Yo. Hey, but speaking of which, though, right? Speaking of like social life and your personal life and you know everything you got going on at home, I think one of the craziest lives that I seen was you being at home and you like, you know, feeding your pets and everything else, and I was like, damn, she got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
What? First of all, how many pets do you have, and like what are they? You know what I'm saying? Because you got all kind of different things.
I do. My pets actually have their own room that I created for them. I have a ball python. His name is Pablo. I have a leopard gecko. His name is X. I have a Pac-Man frog. His name is Pacquiao. I have a husky. His name is Max. I have 2 gerbils. Well, they're hamsters. One name is Ham. The other one name is Cheese. And I have a cane corso. His name is Leo.
You got a cane corso. Oh, nice.
Yes. I want some more pets, but that's just what I have at the moment. But I definitely want some more pets very soon.
Hey, big time
Bree,
shout out to us.
Bree got a whole farm over there. But go ahead, though.
Yeah, that's okay. She's probably making them in her laboratory. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but hey, shout out to Certified 392, man. 999. Salute to Bree and Free Smoke. Bree has always shown love to me in the squad of Street Predators chats when she come through Florida. That's our guy.
Yeah,
that's our guy. Hey, I am going to ask you this though, Bree, because you mentioned your ball python, right?
Mm-hmm. Pablo, yeah.
Yo, forgive me for saying this, but I don't know how much. Like, is Pablo going? Hold on. Let me see how I'm going to ask this.
Uh-oh. I'm nervous now.
Are you going to trade Pablo in for like a better model or something like that? Because Pablo got to be one of the more. I remember last time. Listen,
he a little slow.
He a little slow.
I ain't gonna say that. Yeah.
I remember last time, yo, you put that rat in there, man. That rat was tapping him on the nose, and Pablo was sitting back. He was like, he was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Right.
That was funny.
I think I laughed so hard that day when I was watching because that rat was literally tapping him on the face.
Right. Like
him.
I'm like, what is you doing, my boy? What is you doing?
Oh God. Yo, I was dying.
He's doing a lot better now, but he's still, I don't know what's wrong. He's scary. I don't know why. Because, I didn't raise no scary ass animals, so I don't know.
I didn't raise no scary animals.
I don't know why he's so scary. I don't know why.
Oh man, that's funny.
So I got a question though. Like, so what made you decide that you wanted to, pursue your career and go to law school?
Ooh. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, I like to argue. I love arguing, and I feel like if I have a chance, okay, so I love to argue on one hand, and then on the other hand, I love seeing justice for our people because I feel like in the criminal system we don't have justice. I've seen the defense attorneys not do shit for public offenders, not do shit for their clients. So I feel like if I can help in my community as much as I can, I'll definitely do it. And plus, like I said, I love to argue too, so why not? I've always had a passion for defense attorney, like the stuff that they do. And plus, have you ever seen the TV show called How to Get Away with Murder?
Nah.
I've seen the show. I haven't actually watched it.
You never seen How to Get Away with Murder?
No, Bree, because I'm not trying to learn that. I don't need to.
That's what I'm saying.
Needs to know something. Everybody needs to know something. You never know when you might be in a situation, Not saying that, but I'm just saying, you never know. But it's a very good TV show, and Annalise Keating is the defensive attorney for all her clients. Even if she is a very good lawyer, even though it's fiction. I love it, and that really inspired me to go to law school. And then when I got accepted, I was like, "Oh shit, well I'm in this whole thing." So we in it this. So I'm very much so thankful and blessed to be in law school this year. So I can't wait. That's one of my bucket lists.
That's what's up, man. Like,
and you gotta be traveling. It could be education. Yeah. See that? That's dope.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I really don't understand. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Again, when you go on live, and granted, there might be certain people that might feel a certain type of way, but you really be on your shit. Like law school, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, come on, man. At the end of the day, you can't knock what's going on up here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm. That's one thing people cannot take from me is my knowledge, and I'm very grateful on that.
Right. Yo, ladies, let's ride. Yeah, I seen that, but let me get to this real quick. $9.99 super chat, ladies, let's ride. Appreciate you, and of course, man, we got the GOAT himself, man. Tall guy, car reviews in the building.
That's my boy.
Tapped in, and see y'all. The respect, appreciate is reciprocated. Salute to you, bro. Bree is a real one. You know what I'm saying? We in here, man.
Yes, sir.
But yo, but yeah, like I said, that's dope, man. To see, you know what I'm saying, you, even though you're doing all your social media and all this and other stuff, but the fact that you're keeping your goals outside of social media on track, and you're like, yo, this is stuff that I want to accomplish in real life. So that's dope. So I salute that.
I appreciate that.
Hey, yo, so another thing that I saw that you did one day was you did like a finance little series on IG, and my wife actually, my wife is a big fan of yours. But anyway,
so, hey girl,
hey, so she watched it. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I was actually asleep because I had to work that night. But yeah, so she watched it, whatever, and kind of told me everything that I guess things that you were saying or whatever. So now, is that something that you're gonna try and continue doing for the people and try and like provide that knowledge to them?
Of course, yes. I'm all about generational wealth. I feel like that's not taught enough, especially in the Black community. Not just in the Black community, just for us, our generation right now in school. I feel like it's not taught, and we need to learn that in order to be successful. I am like against 9-to-5s. I hate to say it. I know that's not bad in other people's eyes, but I feel like you work 40 hours a week for another person to be rich. And you're not doing nothing. You're living paycheck to paycheck for what? You can't really provide for your family how you should be able to. So if I have the platform to speak on it, I'm gonna try to help other people get to where I am in life. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm comfortable. And if I can help other people to get to their goals, I'm gonna do it. So I'm big on that. I'm very big on helping other people. So that's definitely something I am definitely gonna continue to do.
Sounds good, yeah. Well, she's gonna be looking out for that.
Okay, good. That's good.
Hey, so okay. Again, we talked about all your the different things you got going on, outside of YouTube, outside of social media, I should say, not just YouTube, but outside of social media. And but again, we cannot confuse, we can't ignore the fact that you on social media, YouTube and IG and all that is you're a heavyweight in the game, right? You know what I'm saying?
People don't want to acknowledge that though.
What's that?
People don't want to acknowledge that though, but go ahead.
Oh yeah. I mean, again, but the facts are the facts.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, the facts are the facts.
Right.
Right. I mean, the facts are the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're heavyweight in the game. But up to this point, and maybe even before, I don't know if you could talk about like maybe from when you first started to even right now. But what has been like the biggest challenges for you like in the social media world?
Clout chasers. Clout chasers, because
okay.
I'm ready to take it there. This is the question.
Yeah, okay.
This is the question I've been waiting on. I am tired of people trying to use me for their own come up. Like, just like how I did it by myself, I ain't leech off nobody's name. I ain't have to shit on nobody to get to where I am. I didn't have to talk shit about anybody or to bash anybody to get to where I am. I did this by myself. So if I could do it, you could do it too. So I don't understand why people keep trying to clout chase off my name. I hate it. It's a pet peeve of mine. I'm trying to, like we talked about earlier, how like I try not to respond to the negativity, but the old BREE will be outside your house like, what's up? What we doing? Like, you
gonna pull up on him for real?
Who won't? You damn right I will pull up. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
God.
That is like literally a pet peeve of mine. And I'm like, I'm trying my hardest to like not allow that to get to me because I have too much to lose. I have too much to lose. But like I said, it's like I have multiple personalities. The old BREE be like, fuck that shit, pull up, what's up, I'm outside. And the other one's like, BREE, you got too much to lose. These motherfuckers gonna sue you for everything you got. Then what? Everything you worked hard for is gone in the drain. But the other person's like, well, fuck that shit. We can get that shit back overnight. And the other one's just like, no, BREE, chill, BREE. It's like that angel and the demon on my shoulders. Yeah. I swear. I be trying to like.
BREE got that shit really on her shoulders, dude.
Literally, like
a little angel, a little devil over there, like yo.
Yeah.
But I tell you what though, that angel on this shoulder ain't doing too well because
it's not. Wait, it is because I didn't pop up by nobody's house yet. So yes, it is.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right about that. But I tell you what, man, BREE, some of the fun, like what? Okay, what? When you be on live, right? And I'm going to reference this because we watch your live shows. You get on live or whatnot, and you come in, you be calm, you be chilling. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then a few people like what pushes your buttons the most? Because like you be like quick to be like, oh what? Hold on, answer the call, get
okay.
On.
So it's a few things, right? So when I got into my very first car accident with my white Hellcat, I was on live and somebody was like, how them airbags felt. Like he said in the comment, airbags felt. So I said, bitch, if you got I'm cursing and stuff. I didn't realize I was cursing. You good. Like you popping in the comments, say that shit to my face to let me know that you mean it. If you're not gonna say it to my face, then you scary. You scary. And that's why I be pulling people cards, because it's like, if you really not about it, then shut up. Hush your lips. Be quiet. Don't speak to me, because I'm not one of them. I am not one of them. So I feel like if you don't mean it, don't say it. I don't like that, because if I just so happen to see you outside, then.
Hey, I mean, you prove it time after time, dude. You bring them into lives, and what happened?
They scary.
You just see the damn roof all the time with darkness.
Show your face. Show your face.
Yo, I see that shit time after time. She like, show your face. I literally be crying. I be crying, laughing every time. I'm telling you, yo.
That really angers me. Like, how you gonna pop shit in the car with a finger, scary ass motherfucker? See,
yeah. Then she about to get to it right now. Hey, Bree, we on your side. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Bree. Yo, listen, yo, Bree be tight, yo, and then don't let them back out. Why you hit them?
I swear, I'd be like, no, bring that ass back here, boy.
Bro, I be dying, bro. I ain't lying, bro. I be laughing my ass off. I really be like, yo, Bree's a savage. You know what I'm saying?
I hate it, but it's just like, I be calm. Like you said, I be calm until somebody says some shit, and then people get mad that I'm responding to. Okay, well then jump on them the way you jumping on me. Like, people hate when I respond. Like, people keep throwing rocks. I keep ignoring, and then the time I do decide to respond, I'm the bad person. And at this point, I don't give a damn no more. Y'all can call me the bad person. Y'all can call me the Grinch. I don't care, because I know me.
I think it's probably got to the point that, honestly, where they just probably say negative shit just to try and get in the live, and then when you put them in, they're probably so surprised. They're so surprised. Like, oh shit, I'm in there.
Right, literally, yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yo, you know what? And you know what though? You know what? That's a good
period,
point,
dog guy. Period.
Yeah. Hey, listen, hey, you know what though? That's a good point though, because I remember, you was on live, man. This is probably like a month and a half ago. And you was on live, and like this one person, I don't know why this person stuck out, but this one person like was commenting, probably like every 3 comments, it was him. Or you know what I'm saying? He was like, Bree, let me in, Bree. Oh, Bree, you this, Bree, you that. Like, all this positive stuff. And Bree was, you know what I'm saying? Bree was already on 100, so she was looking right past that. Yeah, so she was looking right past that. He said, I swear to God, yo, I was laughing. He probably said about 20 positive things. He said one thing. He was like, "Yo, oh, Bree this, Bree ain't nothing, Bree that. What? Who this? Click, come in live." And then, dude came in live, and he was like, "Yo, man, I just want to know, I want to let you know, man, saying you this and that, I like what you're doing." Yo,
I remember that he was light skinned, right?
I don't remember what the dude looked like.
I do. I remember exactly who you're talking about, yo.
I just remember you because your face was so disappointed. You was like, "Oh, okay." Like, hey, I appreciate yeah, I mean, you were appreciative, but you thought it was gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that though. But I was like,
yeah, I do remember that as well. But I feel like once I'm at a level where I'm already upset, and I keep seeing, like, I guess you could say I block out the positive, which is something I am working on. I am working on that, but I block out the positive and I just automatically zone in on negative. So it's like, if you got something negative to say that shit to my face. And I know exactly who you're talking about. He was like, "No, I'm a fan. I said, "Oh, all right." Oh, all right. I was like, "Oh, all right."
But you know what though? But speaking of which, I think that's a lesson, not necessarily for you, but that's a lesson for all of us. Because for whatever reason, I think it's human nature. We can have 100 people show us love, right?
That one bad thing.
One person.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna focus on.
Yes. Yes.
And I think and I think we, you know what I'm saying, everybody needs to work on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so
I most definitely agree.
That's true. That happened to me already on the show. That happened to me live on the show one day. Somebody said one thing negative, and I went ham on that.
Yeah, you did.
See, we here. We here.
Yep.
We here.
Hey, but speaking of which though, right? So you were saying, so that would that be it? That would be your only, like, your biggest challenge when it comes to social media, would just be the clout chases? Like, anything else as far as like scheduling or things like that?
Okay, so okay, so I'm like skeptical about speaking on this situation, but I feel like this is a platform where I can freely speak on the situation because I feel like people always hear one side of the story, but not both sides of the story.
Mm-hmm.
So after I say this, I don't want no more drama, no more BS being circulated back to this what we about to talk about.
Hold on, Bree. I'm gonna have to don't get alarmed, but I'm about to put you on close up because I feel like you're about to say something crazy.
No,
something important.
I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. I'm not gonna say nothing.
No, crazy was the wrong word. I feel like you're gonna say something that people really need to hear.
Some real ass shit.
Right.
I like the way you think. So my whole thing is one of the top questions I keep getting asked, why don't you collab with females drivers? The fact is I've tried multiple times and there's always some bullshit drama behind it. So that's why I kind of stand back. And if you look at my YouTube channel, you don't see a lot of videos and you don't see a lot of people who I collab with. I think I only collab with like 4 people on YouTube. So I'm not the type of person to sit here and try to collab with somebody just for clout. Like if I'm collabing with you, I want a friendship with you. It's not just about views. It's not about social media. And that's what's fucked up with our generation. Our generation is so concerned about how many followers you got, how many subscribers you got, who are you on social media. At the end of the day, what are you without social media? My page, my SRT page, got deleted at 170,000 followers. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, everybody is like more concerned about it than I am. It's like at the end of the day, what are you without social media? Social media is nothing once you log off. So it's like, it really pisses me off when people try to start drama in a car community, especially female against females. And it angers me because it's like, if you're a real ass woman, you'll come to me if you have an issue with me. And I've done that multiple times. But yet, I was going to say the B word, females like to get on social media on their platform and talk shit, but be behind closed doors and want to DM me and try to apologize over social media. No, that's why I said before, if it's up, then it's stuck. If you got pressure me offline, then that's just what it is. Because I didn't try multiple times to dead situations. But these females don't want a dead situation. They're more so concerned about clout, more so concerned about social media. They have these people trying to feed them for drama, bro. I don't do drama. And it's like, I see lately, my name is associated with drama and I fucking hate it. Excuse my French, but I hate it. Because I'm the type of person, I will handle you offline. Ain't no need to bring drama to social media because that's not the type of person I am. I'll come direct to you. I'll come to you. I'm not going to make a post about you, talk shit, and then be in your DMs trying to apologize. No. And I feel like that is what's really going on right now. All these people you see I have beef with, that's exactly what's going on. I ain't saying no names because I ain't giving nobody no free clout. But that's literally what's going on. These bitches be talking shit on social media, but in my DMs trying to fucking be friends and trying to say it's nothing. No, I'm not doing that. And that's just what it is. Because I have DMs to show, hey, this person made a post about me. Hey, girl, what's up? I don't do this internet drama. Talk to me like a woman. FaceTime me. Call me. We can talk. Nah, bitch, you just want clout, and I'm not finna do that. And that is that.
All right, FaTKaT, bring it back.
Hey, listen, that was a public service announcement. You know what I'm saying?
Leave me the fuck alone. That's what I'm saying. That's the public service announcement. Leave me alone. Shoot.
Well, hey, you know, hopefully, and I will say this, and a lot of people, I don't know why people think that it's wrong to say, you know what I'm saying, when you bring it up, but I will say this, man, I said it multiple times before, I will say it even now when you're on, you know what I'm saying, hopefully there comes a point in time where, you know what I'm saying, everybody could just kind of just like put all that behind them, because there's no need for us, and when I say us, I mean, there's no need for us to fight each other when we got we got so much to deal with on the outside world, you know what I'm saying? Like when we step outside of our community, we step outside of our homes, you know what I'm saying? So there's no reason for us to fight each other. We got
bigger enemies to fight.
Exactly. Like we should.
That's just what I be saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it and I know it's a dream or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be a dope day when we can all literally, everybody talks about it, but nobody really, I won't say nobody, but a lot of people don't really do it. We all talk about it. Oh, let's come together. Let's lift each other up. Let's support each other. Let's this and that. Everybody
assault. You know what's crazy? I'm glad you mentioned that because Beauty B392,
right,
somebody started a rumor between us and because we was cool at one point in time, and then the rumor came like a cancer spread and some drama happened, right? She is a woman enough to come to me like, hey, BREE, this is what I heard. This is what it is. I apologize for what I said, but this is what I heard. Me and her did that situation offline. And that's why I respect her, and that's why I fuck with her. Because it's no need to take it to the internet, take it to making posts, making pages and stuff. No, that's some childish ass shit. That shit will make me want to punch you in your face. to be honest. That's why I really fuck with B, because like she really called me and was like, yo, BREE, this is the situation. Where can we go to fix the situation? I apologize. Where do we go from now? And I respect that, because that's a grown ass woman type shit. Mm-hmm. It's like other people want to fucking throw salt, be like, no, let's do women empowerment. But yeah, pop a shit behind closed doors. Stop it.
Hurt. Not a good look.
It's not. It's not.
Hey, listen, y'all heard it here, man. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. Okay, that's the one where people.
No, we got you. We got you.
People, you got to be careful with here on social media. People take things and man, I can't call BREE a horse. Like
people who take things and run with it are weak-minded. They allow people to misconstrue and get in their heads and pretty much put a battery in their back and control them. That's weak-minded people. That should separate the difference between the two. Between some real ass niggas and some battery ass motherfuckers. Excuse my French. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. Hey.
She done tuck away the monetization of this video.
No.
I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit.
Blame the military. Oh my God. Blame the military.
Hey, we good. Hey, listen, yo, again, I just said we had talk out here like 2 weeks ago. Ain't nobody gonna talk out. Motherfucking nigga, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm a motherfucker. I'm the realest nigga. You know, hey.
Period.
Our monetization is still on. Shout out to Tall Guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, my boy.
Shout out to Tall Guy. Yeah, definitely our guy, man. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's some real shit, man. And people really need to take heed to that. Like I said, it's one thing for people to be talking about it, but yet we don't do that. We don't, and the old saying goes, actions speak louder than words. And for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, in front of each other, like it might be all love, this and that and third, but like you said, behind closed doors, you calling da-da-da, like, yo, da-da-da, whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop. And this, that, and third, and it's just like, why? Like, why?
Exactly. It's clout.
And not even that. Like, half the time, I'll be like, what are you even mad? Like, you don't even know this person, like, in real life. Like, why are you mad?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I be saying. Like, oh my God, thank you. Take the words right out of my mouth. Yes.
That's just like before this live started, there was 2 thumbs down. Why? Like, why, bro? What the fuck?
Hey, yo, YouTube needs to fucking let us know who be disliking our shit.
Yes.
I want to see, like, what the fuck is your issue? You didn't even see nothing yet.
Hey.
You didn't even see nothing
yet. What are you mad for? You angry motherfucker. Like, that really breaks my gears, bro. That really, like, irritates my soul. Like, it's just haters. Haters gonna hate regardless what you do. You can do so much I do so much for my community, and there's a lot of things that I do that I do not post. I raised $40,000 for my community in Atlanta and was featured on the news twice. Yet no one's speaking of that. They want to speak on some bullshit drama that I had. Let's talk about how I'm feeding the homeless every fucking holiday, or how I'm giving back to my community. Like, I don't need to post that, but it's going on. So that's why I'm like low key starting to like fall back from this social media stuff, like especially when it comes to responding to negativity. It's hard, especially for someone like me, but I'm working on it. I am working on it, but I just can't stand you hating ass MFers who just hate for no reason. You're just mad because you can't get to where I'm at right now. That speaks highly of your character than it does mine, honestly.
Yep.
But so let me ask you this then real quick to stay on the topic of social media. Real quick. Where do you let's do a self-assessment.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in, like, as far as your impact or your spot on YouTube or on social media, period?
Where do I see my impact?
Yeah, like where do you see, like, I guess let me see how I can word this. All right, like if somebody was to come and say, hey man, what spot is SRT BREE in when it comes to YouTube? Like, what has she brought to YouTube? What's her spot in the game on YouTube? Like, what if somebody was asked that, you talking in third person, what would you say?
I would say I definitely highlight every video that I do. I talk about generational wealth. I talk about how to be your own boss. So it's like, who do you know on YouTube that has cars to be like, hey, you need to do this to get to where I'm at. If you want to pay out, go to the dealership and buy a red eye in cash. This is what you need to do. You need to work on your credit. You need to work on your finances. You need to find a job that you don't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck. So I feel like I definitely give to my community by speaking light into their life, kind of lighting a candle to help them get started to where they need to be. Like all my employees who work under me will tell you that I make them write a vision board. I make them tell me, what are your plans for this week? What goals do you plan to accomplish this week, this month, this year? Where do you see yourself a year from now? You need to do it. You need to figure out how to start now to get to where you need to go. Yep. So I feel like that's what I give to y'all, or what I give to YouTube, social media.
Now, what do you see yourself?
Hold on. Go ahead. Hold on, Garage Driven. Because although I love that answer, and it was a great answer, and it's all facts, right? And we salute you on that. But this is kind of like what I was getting at here. Would you call yourself a GOAT?
What little baby say? What did little baby say? I don't call myself the GOAT. I leave that up to the people. That's me. But no. I'm just getting started. It's only the beginning, so it's so much more I gotta bring to the table.
So let me ask you this then, real quick, and then I'll throw it over to Garage German. So we talked about all the things that, you know what I'm saying, that kind of, some of the things that you deal with when you're on social media, right, and things like that. And you talk to some about some of that stuff. But what I want to know is, though, like, what keeps you kind of pushing and moving forward when there is a lot of that outside noise? Seems like a lot of people are, starting to come in and, start showing a lot of negativity, almost like the world is against you. Like, what keeps you moving forward through all of that?
My siblings. I have a younger brother and an older sister, Jasmine and Joshua. They literally, like, they know me. They know me better than I know myself. So when they feel like, it's like we have, like, literally twin telepathy, even though we're not twins. We're not twins, but they always motivate me like, hey, BREE, you can't fail because we need you pretty much. Not that we need you in a necessity, but we need your physical being here, your mental capacity. Like, if I'm down and my spirit is down, they feel it. So you know how when you walk in a room and your energy is down, other people can feel that if they're spiritual within themselves. I'm a very spiritual person. So I know that they feel it when I'm down. So they always making sure, hey, BREE, now hell no, keep your chin up, keep it pushing. You a soldier out here. Ain't none of that. And so, same with my parents. My parents the same way. I love my parents, and they definitely like hold me down. My family is everything to me. So they definitely keep me in check. Like, nah, nigga, get up. Excuse my French, but keep your head up. Keep your head up. Nah, none of that. Keep it pushing, because people gonna talk forever. But whether you do good or bad, people gonna talk. So give them something to talk about.
Do your parents watch your social media, like your IG and YouTube and all that?
I had to block them.
Yo,
hey! So for all the people out there that's mad that BREE blocked you, don't feel bad. She done blocked her own parents.
What? My block game is strong. Do you hear me? Like, no, like my parents can only follow my They Go Bananas page because I'm more calmer on that page. But SRT BREE, if I'm popping shit, nah, they can't see that. But for some way, they always manage to see it because like my cousins and my grandmother be snitching on me. She be She'd be like, I know she'd call me in the middle of a live, like, Grandma, no, I'm not done popping shit. Please wait until I get off.
I'm about to say, what's your grandmother doing on Instagram, though?
My grandma be on it. She be on she's a substitute teacher. She's retired, but she does substitute teaching as well. And her students are fans of mine. So they be going in the class and be like, BREE said this, BREE said that. So she called me. I'm like, Grandma, what's their at name so I can add them? But the whole time I'm finna block them too.
Oh shit.
Hell no, but I'm trying to refrain from that as well because like a lot of my friends' parents watch me as well. I remember my best friend hit me up and was like, his mom said something, and I was like, oh my God, you watch my YouTube channel? Like, I'm embarrassed now. Like now I gotta like kind of tone it down because I didn't realize my audience. honestly, I didn't realize how like impact I have on people. This one mother DM'd me and was like, her grandson watches me. No, she said her son watches me, but her son passed away recently. So to keep his spirit alive, that since he used to watch my channel with his son, the grandma and the son will watch my channel. But because I curse so much, she felt like it's not like something that she'll want to continue to do. So I was like, dang, I gotta like relax. But it's so hard. But I'm really trying. Like, and I appreciate the support and that I have from different people, different ages, different ethnicity. Like, I love it. But I be trying. I'm a little hothead. So yeah,
you got that potty mod. That's what they would say.
It's terrible. It's terrible. But yes, we got We Too Slow in the building. Yes, that's the gang.
Oh, We Too Slow.
That's what I'll tell you about.
Yeah. We Too Slow. There you go. Hey, yeah, but that's funny though. But yeah, yo, at the end of the day, like I said, it's all a learning.
It is
progress. It's a learning process. And you're still young. I don't know if you ever, and I don't know if you want to talk about that, but I don't know if you ever talked about, your age.
I was talking about age. I'm 25.
I think I heard you say before. I remember her saying 23 when she first got started.
Yep, that was years ago. Yep, about 23 when I started my They Go Bananas channel, my travel page. And then like 6-7 months after I started my travel page, that's when I started SRT BREE. Because I took that year off to travel, and then when I came back to the States, like, I want this red eye. This is what I'm going to do. So
that's what's up, man.
Hey, so
yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, so what are some of your goals for like the rest of 2021, like for SRT BREE? What do you see for yourself for the rest of 2021?
So I have a vision board on my wall that's like straight ahead right here that I'm looking at. I actually have a lot of goals. I am. Do I want to spill the beans right now? I have a movie coming out. Yes, I have a movie coming out, and some of you guys' favorite YouTubers will be in the movie. So, some famous people as well. So I am like ecstatic about that. I'm not quite sure exactly when the release date is, but we are going to host. We're going to rent out a movie theater to broadcast a movie. I'm super excited about that. I have a cookbook coming out as well. I have a prayer book coming out. What else? I got my hair care, skincare line. I got a coloring book coming out. I got a children's book coming out. I got a track event coming out very soon. I got a lot of stuff going on actually. So that's why I really don't be so like adamant about.
She looking at the vision board when she's talking to us. It's literally right there.
Yes, I got everything written down. I got my monthly goals. I got my everything. I got you guys on the board too. Today is the 11th free smoke interview.
Free smoke.
Free smoke. Hey, we made it to the board. Hey, we made it to the board.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yo, come on, bro.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Although I will say, not all your. I'm gonna mention something. Reference something you just said. Not all your favorite YouTubers are gonna be on there because we didn't get our invitation yet. You know what I'm saying? Free smoke ain't.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't there
to be in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to make a cameo?
What's good?
Hey, I'll be an extra. I'll be an extra. I don't care. I'll be the background.
It's gonna stand in the background like this and shit. You know what I mean?
We can set it up offline. We can set it up offline.
Hey, me and Garage, you're gonna act like we back to having a conversation or something. You know what I'm saying?
People like
the extras. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We can set it up offline for sure.
And that's what's up though. So you got a movie. So we talking about a movie. Talking about like are you producing a movie? Like you're producing it?
Directing, writing, producing, starring, like everything, all of the above. And I'm also submitting it to the Sundance. I don't know if you ever heard of the Sundance festival.
Yeah, of course.
It's like a movie festival. Yes, I've always I have a very creative mind. I love writing. I have 2 bookshelves that is full of books. I love reading. I love writing, and I want to be like the next big movie writer, like screenwriter. That is one of my goals. That is one of my goals, and it's going to happen very soon.
You in Atlanta, Tyler Perry right there.
Hey, sir, I need a role. I need a role.
Plug that.
right. But I'm definitely plugged in out here too. That's why you just have to wait because I'm finna spill too much stuff. But yeah, just know I got some stuff, major stuff coming very soon, and I'm just very thankful and blessed to be in the position that I am in. That's why I said I really don't give a fuck about the social media stuff because this is what do you offline. If social media were to fail right now, if Instagram were to get deleted right now, who are you? Who are you?
tons of people off on their neck. I swear to you, I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, there'll definitely be a lot of people that like wouldn't know what to do. Like
Exactly. They will scramble. There will be nothing.
Right.
Like you have nothing for your name. So it's like, why? That's why I take social media as a joke. That's why I be on there talking shit because I don't care about it. But yeah.
Hey, they said Medea and Mabria. King Darius.
Yo. Hey. That would be dope, man. Tyler Perry better get on it.
Oh God. Yo, that would be funny, man.
Hell
So, but speaking of goals, right? And I think we kind of got a sense of that a little bit. But in the next let's say 5 to 10 years, like if you were to sit back and be like, yo, I'm comfortable. Like I achieved, obviously, you're always going to have more and more goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to want another level. So that we understand that. But let's say in 5 to 10 years from now, what would it take for you to sit back as far and be like, man, I did some shit. Like I'm comfortable. I accomplished some of my goals. Like where does BREE want to be in 5 to 10 years from now?
5 to 10 years. That's crazy because I literally was just on my phone with my father, like maybe 20 minutes before we got on here. I told my father in the next 3 to 5 years, I'm going to own at least 6 to 10 acres of land.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a house for myself, a house for my brother, and a house for my sister, and then a house for my father and my mom and my dad. And I want us to own this land kind of like a mini city, not really a city because it's going to be housed, so like a community.
Mm-hmm.
That is my goal. Once I reach that, that's when I can sit back and like, okay, I did it. I did what I needed to do in this lifetime. Because like my parents definitely helped raise me to be who I am today. And the only way I could repay them is by being successful, So that is a huge goal of mine that I'm going to get done. It's going to happen very freaking soon, hopefully before 3 to 5 years. But we already talked about how many square footage each person's going to get, what's going to be on the land, what's going to be on the property, who house is going to be first, who house is going to be second. Like we already have that written. So I'm just waiting for it to come. So that's right there. It's like my end game. That's my end game.
And is that and that's you're thinking right there in Atlanta, or I'm sure outside of Atlanta.
She's like, I don't know if I'm staying there.
I'm not gonna tell you where I plan on retiring, but it's gonna be
right.
somewhere. It's gonna be somewhere. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you or you guys, but it's gonna be somewhere.
Right.
I might be in Alaska while you playing.
In Alaska, nah, you don't want to do that. That's another thing.
What happened in Alaska?
And listen, Alaska's good to visit, but I would never live there. I forgot to say that. Alaska is dirty too, by the way. I'm just throwing that out.
It's dirty?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it either.
In the city. So I went to Anchorage, and then I drove all the way down to, I don't know. Then I drove like 2-3 hours. You know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful scene. But the city is dirty. Like Anchorage itself is dirty. There's a lot.
It's worse than Paris.
There's a lot of homeless people. Yeah, I would say it's worse. There's a lot of homeless people and all that. But you drive out.
That's crazy.
You drive out to like the different what's the names, and it's nice. So you definitely can't go to like a city like Anchorage or like a big city and be like, oh, this is Alaska. This ain't what he said. You got to drive out into like the what's the name? Man, we saw when I went in August, it was the very beginning of the salmon run. So we seen like some of the salmon coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like that was dope. We went and we seen like a bunch of freaking icebergs. It's a lot of what's the name, and then and then they have like they got a mark where so you can see like the global warming. Like, hey, back in 1960 something, like the iceberg used to be here, and and they got it marked off by years. And then you see all the way down to where it receded to now. But there's a bunch of different ones. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff to do, but don't go to the city. And I never lived there. I would never live in.
No, I was just kidding, anyways.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
It's too cold. I don't like the cold.
Hey, listen.
Now,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, I was about to say, switch gears real quick though. Like, yo, so you're a Dodge lover, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this 2024 electric muscle car that's supposed to be coming out?
I hate it so much. Like, what are you doing? Like, keep the electric shit to Tesla and that other stuff. Like, no, I hate it. I feel like Dodge just want to keep up with everybody else, but I don't like it, and I will not be supportive of it. I
You
don't
might
know.
not be a supporter, but your question is, you gonna buy one?
For YouTube content, you damn right I am. But
She gonna be capping dudes with the electric.
right, they're gonna be quiet as hell too. Like, I don't like that. Like, no, I want to hear my engine take off on you while I'm capping you. That's what I liked. That's
Hey,
what
you
I
know
like.
what, yo? The only good thing about electric cars, though, when you go to Mexico, yo, you ain't gonna hear no noise.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's fun. Like, I hate to say
that is the fun. That is the fun part about it, though, hearing that engine.
Right.
But when the police come and you gotta take the fuck off and you can hear your shit go, like, yes, like, hype me up, like, I'm out of there, like, I'm out of there, like, no, you know, like, no, I don't want to freaking be dodging somebody or something and I don't hear my engine going. Like, am I going fast enough? No, I won't know unless I look at the speedometer. I want to hear it take off.
Yeah,
Bree does not want to move in silence. You know what I'm saying? She wants
not at all. You're gonna hear me before you see me. That's for sure. You definitely see me.
But speaking of cars though, real quick, if you had so you accomplished everything you got. You know what I'm saying? You built your mini community for your family. You know what I'm saying? You're looking back. You're comfortable. All right. If you had endless bag, right? What would be like your dream car? Like, I know you got a few cars right now that you kind of keeping on the wraps, but what would be like your dream? Like, yo, this is what I always wanted, and now I'm able to get it. What would that be?
I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to sound cliche, but I feel like I already bought my dream car twice. So it's like I don't have another dream car. Like, I don't honestly have. I don't know what I would get. I'll probably just get cars just to get it, just because I bought a fucking I bought two cars that I hated. I probably drove it. Like, I drove my supercharged Range Rover. I probably drove that shit maybe 4 times. Still have the plate, the paper tags on it from the dealership. Didn't want it. Take it back. Didn't really care for it. So it's just like I tried to upgrade to the foreign. Didn't really care for it. Honestly, truly, I bought every dream car that I had or envisioned. I had it. So it's like I don't have a dream car. Honestly, I don't. And I don't get the hype with like Bugattis and Rolls.
Yeah, the exotics. Yeah.
I don't get the hype. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's just like,
hey, listen.
It's just
my dream was that 720S. That's what I really wanted.
McLaren.
Yes.
They are nice. They are nice.
I rock that. And they fast. Fast.
See, Zai just said, what about the G-Wagon? When I was so pissed off that I decided to buy a car without test driving at first. I was pissed off when I got that damn car. I was like, I don't want it. It felt like a Jeep.
It's a box.
It felt like a Jeep. Yes. I was like, oh my God, please, no, take it back. Take it back. No.
You did not. You did not look comfortable in that. I would say that too. When you bought that car, you were doing like the video inside. Like, you did not look like you was really having a good time. Like, you was trying to save face because you was on camera on YouTube and all that. I could tell, but you was not really like feeling
No. I'll stick to my little red eye. I'll be 80 years old driving a red eye. Like, or a Trackhawk. No, I don't.
That's funny.
I literally wasted. If I could, this is crazy. I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, if I could take back the waste of money that I had on some of these cars, I'd be like, I could have bought something else. I could have bought food with that. I could have went to Europe. I could have went somewhere else instead of spending that bag on these raggedy. They're not raggedy, but these boring cars. So I just.
Bree needs some horsepower. You want to hear that supercharger winding up?
Yes.
I feel you on that.
Most definitely.
Wow. That's a unique sound, man. That Dodge, man, it's just like, oh my gosh.
Yes, that's why I'm so upset that they decided to go electric. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Right. Because that's definitely going. But it's going to make those people that do have red eyes and Hellcats and all the other stuff, and obviously like the Demon and all that, it's going to make those skyrocket the value of those cars. You know
right. That's why I'm trying to hold on to my car now. Like, I kind of want to. I guess. Okay, look. Let me ask you. Between these two cars, which one would you pick? X6 BMW. Then what's the other one? Or the Tesla Roadster?
Oh, the Tesla Roadster, you said? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably take the Roadster.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know, man. That X6 is not
BMW. A BMW M6? Nah.
X6.
X6 is what she
X6.
said. Yeah.
The trucks.
Even worse.
I don't know, man. I would rather take an X5M if that was the case. I just think that looks better. The X6 is like I can't get jiggy with that. With that morph look. Morph look.
Get jiggy.
That shit look weird.
like a turtle shell going down the road.
It really do, but them things are fast. Like I got a homeboy out here in Atlanta. He raced me in my track hawk and in my red eye. Smoked him both times though, because he can't drive. But if he had the right driver in his car, that thing took off. Because it's all-wheel drive, and then it squats too when you change it to track mode or sports mode. Beautiful car. I told him, I said, bro, you can buy one. No, that might be my next car. I don't know, but
I don't know if I can do the X. I don't know if I can do X6 now. When you took off, but that's two different type of cars though.
It is, but I feel like in my eyes they both have speed though, especially if you do like 2 or 3 stages on the X6. Like I like to build. I like to buy the build. So if I could build my X6 to be 1,000 horsepower, I'm gonna do it. Or a track hawk to be 1,000 horsepower, I'm gonna do it.
Hold on, but you talking about the Tesla Roadster, the ones that's not even out yet, or just
exactly? I think they come out like next year.
Right.
Yeah, that's who don't check. You talking about the shit that they sent out of space or whatever? That shit that's out there right now.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what?
You didn't hear about that?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, Elon Musk, yo, they sent the Tesla out of space. Literally, just let it go.
Yo,
and that
Elon is savage, bro.
Literally, it's just floating around the atmosphere somewhere.
No
just
way.
out there. I swear to you.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
And yo, it's got a man in a spacesuit in the car, the top down. I swear to you.
He's in a convertible.
Yep.
No.
Out of space right now. That's just who knows where that car end up.
Now, I think more comparable is the X6 versus the Tesla Model X.
Oh, the X, yeah, the Model X.
I don't really know too much about Teslas. I just came to what I thought was it the Roadster or the X6, but
so the Model X is like the SUV type. Tesla,
it's kind of comparable, I would say, yeah.
Fast,
right?
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
But especially if you get the P100 with the ludicrous mode.
Yeah,
P100D with a ludicrous mode. I don't think there's too many cars will be beating that on the road. Now, it ain't gonna sound like nothing.
Yeah.
And if you get an extremely fast car like Demonology or like Duckmaster, where they could probably beat him on the back end, like down the track, top end, maybe. But not too many cars gonna beat any Tesla that's a 100D, a Model S or a Model X, and it got the ludicrous mode. By the time you start catching them, they're already crossing the line.
They gone.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
you might want to consider getting an electric Dodge, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just
No. I gotta have noise. I gotta put my neighbors up.
Now, hopefully they kind of do like a hybrid kind of starting out, like where you got a little gas engine and electric motor combined. That might not be too bad. Yeah, let's do a little hybrid first. We'll see.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, no, either you're a muscle car or you a gas saver car. Which one? You can't be both. Like, you can't be both.
Yep.
I'm not digging it.
Well, hey, BREE, we greatly appreciate you coming on the show one more time. Like I said, we don't take this stuff for granted. We don't take you coming on for granted. We appreciate that you chose us.
Of course.
Your first interview on social media on YouTube. So we greatly appreciate that. And like I said, we don't take it for granted, and we know that you got a lot going on, not only on YouTube but outside of in your regular life, in your everyday life, in your I guess you call it real life, but you know what I'm saying, outside of social media life. So we greatly appreciate the fact that you took the time to come out and spend a little bit of time with us and rock out with us for this hour and change. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, let me open it up a little bit. Is there anything else that you would like to say, that you would like to, I don't know, express or engage or what's the word I'm looking for? Address. You know what I'm saying? While we're on here right now.
Here go my angel and demon sitting on my shoulder telling me to shut the hell up, and the other one's telling me to bark. Oh my goodness, man. But I see that this comment says, stay positive, everybody. So I'm going to stay positive. And no, there's nothing else I need to adjust. But I would like to say, make sure you check out Built for Pressure merch. I love their merch. They always supply me with good clothing. So make sure you check them out. It's www.builtforpressure.com. Check them out. And don't forget to follow your girl on BREE.com too.
Yes.
All of that. I got some new merch coming out myself, but I really fuck with this brand right here. So make sure you check them out.
Pressure. All right. We're going to check them out.
Real, definitely.
Hey, you know what? I did. Let me ask you one more thing before we get out of here, because I know I did see this question on here earlier today when we first started. But we know that you unfortunately had a little mishap with your red eye not too long ago, and it was getting fixed. How was that going? Did you get it back yet?
Yes. So I had to move my red eye to a different dealership to take care of the needs that need to be done. But my baby should be done before the 16th. That's on Friday. So I can't wait to continue to come back and shit on these motherfuckers. We're talking all that shit. Your girl's coming back bigger and better. And then I might just buy 2 more red eyes just to shit on y'all. Just because I can. Just because I can.
I was about to say, yo, would you ever consider getting a charger? Because you seem like you're just a Challenger lover.
No.
Come on, man.
My dad bought me a charger for my first car. It was an RT charger. I didn't care for it. It was just, so the reason why is because people are like, oh, can I get a ride to school? No. So when I have my coupe, I'm like, oh, I don't got no seats in the back. Ain't no room for nobody. So no. Nope. I'm strictly Challenger, no charges.
So you're a Challenger. I feel you.
You know,
I'm more of a Charger kind of guy. You
know you have a family. You have a family.
Yeah.
My siblings gonna have to catch a ride somewhere else because baby, ain't no room in here. It's no room.
Hey, go
ahead.
No, go ahead. You're very.
I'm an introvert. Like, even though it can seem like I'm social, but like deep down inside, I'm an introvert. I like to be by myself. I like to just stay in my own world, in my own lane, and I'm good. But I'm not trying to give nobody no rides nowhere. There's no room.
You know what though? So this is another question, and I know we're a little bit over the hour now, so hope you don't mind, and hope you don't mind this question. Hope you don't mind this question.
Yeah, but hold on, before you even ask that question, yo, shout out to Neil Fenty for the 999 super chat, man. He had said that.
Oh, did he? I didn't even see.
Yeah, he said he was on the road. He went 20 miles out of route just to make sure that this live didn't cut off instead of taking the back roads.
Period. As you should, King. Thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate it.
I didn't even see that, so appreciate you bringing that in.
Yeah, that was like earlier, but I saw it and I was like, we gotta get to that, but I forgot.
Well, hey, shout out to Neil Fenty. That's his brother, his blood brother, his actual brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let me ask this. Let me ask you this. And again, if you don't, up to you. However you want to answer it. If you don't want to answer at all, we understand. But I've seen a few people speaking of charges and challenges and why people got charges or challenges, and I also seen a few people in the comments, which happens probably every time you're on any kind of platform, either YouTube or IG or here. I've seen a few people shooting they shot, right?
Oh, man, I'm like, go ahead.
So I guess the question is, is that something that you would ever? I mean, is that something that you see in your future? It's like, getting married and having kids and all that good stuff.
I will definitely. I want like 5 kids. I don't have none at the moment.
5? You ain't start yet? You better get started.
Bro, everybody says that. Yes, I want like 5. I want a fucking football team. Honestly, or yes, I want a lot of kids. Do I want to get married? Hell yeah, I want to get married. But I'm very. I know what I want, and if you can't meet me, if you're not at my level, then there's no need to even waste your time. No need to waste your time, because I need somebody who is has the same mental capacity as me. If you're not spiritually entwined with yourself, then don't even talk to me. Don't do it, because you're gonna waste your time, sir, and I will embarrass you, because I am not nice. I am not nice. Like, no. But yeah, I'd be like, are you single? And if I was, you don't have a chance. So like, no.
But I got 5,000 followers, BREE. What you talking about?
So she was gonna press me?
Yeah.
So she was gonna press me? Like, no. The first question I ask somebody if they ever like try to talk to me is like, my 3 questions I ask: what is your love language? If you don't know your love language, then you can't sit with me. If you ain't never read the book called damn, what is it called? Hold on. I got 2 books. The Jim Crow Laws. If you ain't never read that book, or if you never read the 48 Laws of Power, don't talk to me. The third one, if you're not taller than me, don't talk to me. Don't talk.
You're not taller? Damn. Hey, so for the guys out there that might not have seen SRT BREE in person, how tall are you so they know if they should, you know what I'm saying?
How tall do you think I am?
Hey,
How tall do you think I am?
Hold on. They might go do their homework. They might read the book. They might do everything else, but they're like, yo, damn, am I tall enough? So
yeah, right.
How tall do you think I am?
I say 5'6".
No way. I say 5'3", 5'4" at the most.
I am not a midget. I am 5'6".
Oh, yeah. You wasn't no 5'6".
I am 5'6". Yeah.
Damn, I hit it right on the head.
High five me.
I don't remember you doing that. Hold on. Okay, let me say this. You say you 5'6", you might be more really 5'4", 5'5". But let me tell you something what women do. And I'm just saying, because my wife did the same thing. My wife, anybody ask her how tall she is, she said 5'4", 5'5". My wife is a good 5'3", maybe 5'4".
What did it say?
You told, but you tell them what that is.
Oh shit! I just put the whole.
Don't be putting this shit up there like that.
Whoa. Hey, we can't edit this either. You know what I'm saying? What you doing, Bree?
Fucking shit.
Hey, listen, don't come playing with Bree, because Bree got some toys in the house too.
Yeah,
man, I got a whole gun wall. I thought you guys actually know. I collect guns. I literally have a gun wall in my house with my favorite guns plastered on the wall, and they loaded with one in the head. So I wish a mugger would. I wish a mugger would.
Yeah, so you can grab anyone and get to business.
Yeah. Which one you want to die with? I mean,
whoa,
damn.
Which one you want to get hit with? I didn't mean to say that YouTube. My bad. I don't want you guys to not get monetized, but I do love. I love guns. I love guns. I try to go to the range, outdoor range out here in Atlanta, at least once a month, if not twice a month. We just actually came from the range. We shot up watermelons and melons. That was the best time of my life. Shooting tomatoes at a far range.
I was about to say, yo, we did a video on you one time. You was at the range, and like, yo, I was like, don't mess with Bree, bro. She gonna put something.
What you gonna get hit with?
She gonna put something down.
Yes,
your aim is on point. I was like, okay.
Yes, I slick wish I could like go back to the military and be like Black Ops and be a sniper or something. Cause like my, let me show you something.
What you okay? So I'm gonna have to ask you this then again. So you was in the army, I was in the army. So we're gonna speak the same language. And no matter how long or how short you was in the military, you had to go to the range. So what'd you shoot at
sharpshooter?
Sharpshooter, that's it?
Yes, I was just a sharpshooter because that was in the very beginning. I was 18 years old. I didn't know what the hell. That was the first time I ever touched a gun. Nothing. Like, but now, oh, baby, please. Chris, what's his name? Chris Kyle? That'd be me. That'd be me. You know who Chris Kyle is?
I don't know who that is.
You know who
that is?
The deadliest shooter in the U.S. Military.
Nah.
Had the most kills.
FaTKaT, man, you should be doing your homework, bro.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, listen.
You should be trying to be like him.
Hey, listen.
When you drop this live, you both got to Google Chris Kyle's and Google his kills. He killed, like, I think his kill rate is 184 confirmed death. Not talking about.
But Bree, though. See, here's the truth.
American Sniper. They know in the comments. American Sniper.
Okay. If you would have said American Sniper, I know what you're talking about.
I was about to say, ain't there like a movie? This is a movie or something, a documentary or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you see, here's the thing. Some people are really fascinated by that type of stuff. I'm not that guy that's fascinated with like, you know what I'm saying? Like here, like even like at home. Okay, I'm gonna say this. A little personal thing about me. So you just said like you collect guns, right? Like me, I'm like I just need one for protection. I got one for protection, and I got, you know what I'm saying, for like our equivalent of what we had in the military here, right? The AR. But that's it. And that's only because I'm familiar with that. Shooting force in the military, right? But I don't need a whole collection. Like I be even when I was in the military, even now, you know what I'm saying? Because I still contract. So even, you know what I'm saying, like I'll be walking by people's desks and all they're doing is just scrolling, looking at guns. And I'm like, why? Like, so for me, I only see it as protection thing. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm obviously I'm out in the street doing whatever, I can have, you know what I'm saying,
Of course.
homie, and then I got, you know what I'm saying, something from the house, like for real. But other than that, like I don't see the need to have 38 different kinds. I don't need that.
That's
But
me.
hey,
Yo,
I
Bree
feel
be
like some
outside with. Hey, she be outside with somebody granny stick walking around like some.
exactly.
Okay.
But listen,
Okay.
I don't knock anybody who does it. I'm just saying I'm not that person that's into it like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their
Right.
thing. So
Right.
it's just,
I love it. I
just
love it.
on
It's
me.
just it's not about security to me. It's just like I like collecting it and I like going to the range to see what they can do. Like, for instance, I think my favorite gun might be I got a lot. Might be I just got a Hellcat. Have you heard of the Springfield Hellcat Armory shotgun gun?
Yo, I never knew about that until you posted up a video about it.
That
Hey,
is
yo,
that's my favorite.
that was the most clickbait ever.
Hey, but you watched it though.
You got my-
Hey, but look, it really wasn't a clickbait because I was taking.
You did take delivery of a Hellcat. Hey, but she had the whole Hellcat logo on there. Oh shit!
I'm telling you, that's one gun you guys definitely gotta get it. And like, you gotta, go get that.
I gotta look that up.
Go get that. That's my favorite right there.
Well, hey,
So now is that like we hold on? Is that like when you walk with like daily, maybe like a carry? No,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
My
So
daily.
you wanna-
Go ahead.
I'm about to say you trying to preserve that joint. You're like, yo, I don't want
I'm
to shoot the
like,
hell out. You ain't trying to shoot the hell out of that one. You just like, yo, that's my baby.
That's my when my 43X now go out, I'm grabbing a Hellcat. And if you still moving, I'm grabbing my AR. And if you still moving, I'm grabbing my vert. Bitch, your ass is gone. You won't be moving.
all right, man. Hey,
We're a real
we
one.
know. Yeah. We all right. Let's go, baby. Before you know what I'm saying, YouTube will be like, all right, man. Oh, y'all talking about too much.
We're shooting targets.
Hey,
Watermelons
listen.
and tomatoes.
Hey, listen, you know what though? What will be dope? Hey, hold on real quick. Shout out to eVapors 1999 Super Chat. Thanks for stopping by the show, no doubt. Hey, you know what will be dope though? And because you just mentioned earlier, and you know what I'm saying, y'all say y'all really tight. It would be dope to see you and Organic actually collab at a range.
You know what? I definitely got him up talk about that because we definitely talked about that offline. So that's definitely gonna happen very soon. I bet I can outshoot him.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my boy.
That'd be dope to
I
see.
think I can outshoot him.
That'd be dope to see. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
See
yeah.
how the
You know
competition
what?
Play out.
I'm definitely gonna hit him up after this. Like, we gotta do so. Cause
I think a lot of people would like to see that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll bring both of y'all sides together. Y'all go out there and have a little friendly competition.
Right. That'd be lit. That'd definitely be lit.
But yeah, man. But again, hey, hold on. This dude say Nigeria. Yo, shout out. Oh, never mind.
No, he's not from Nigeria. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, shout out.
We in the motherland.
Yeah. Hey, but again, Bree, we greatly appreciate it. Again, we don't take it for granted, man, at all, for you to come on here and spend time with us. Like I said, we are honored and privileged and humbled. You know what I'm saying, to be your first experience when it comes to interviewing and being on an interview on YouTube. We greatly appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it for having me.
No doubt.
And you're welcome back anytime. We already spoke about that in the beginning. Bree possibly might be coming back real soon, sooner than y'all think. So
very soon.
Right. I was just going to say that we might, you know what I'm saying, we got to talk about that as far as we can reschedule, because I guess we could go ahead and say it. Bree was going to have something that she was going to disclose, you know what I'm saying, like a big thing that she's working on, and she was going to announce it here on the show, but it's not 100% ready. Right?
Correct.
Right.
I'm a
so,
perfectionist, so if anything I release, if it's not to my up to par, I'm not releasing it. But we almost there. Like I said, I'm gonna send you guys the packages before the next time we get on, and you guys need to open it as we're on air, so you can experience the BREE effect.
All right, so that's going to be soon. So as soon as as soon as it's ready, you know, she said we're going to get samples. I'm excited to get that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they get the samples.
Yeah.
And then we're going to open it up on live on the show, man. And she said she wanted to see our reaction. So it's going to be it's going to be an unboxing reaction live. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that'll be a first. That'll be a first for us too.
Good. I can't wait.
But Bree, once again, thank you very much. Before we get out of here, any last words to everybody out there in the comment section? Everybody is watching. Last words of encouragement, words of inspiration, anything.
I thank you guys for your support. I thank you guys for having me on your show. Keep up the good work. I can't wait to see you guys up top as the #1 podcast on YouTube. That's what I need to see, and I can't wait for y'all to be there. Thank you so much for the support, you guys, my fans, my haters. I appreciate it, because at the end of the day, y'all making me y'all who I am today, and I appreciate it. So keep watching SRT BREE on YouTube, because I'm keep coming back with these bangers. So stay tuned for my next video, because my next video is going to be lit. So stay tuned for that too.
All right.
There y'all go, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Garage Driven. Hey. Anything else for SRT BREE or the watchers or the comments?
I'm about to say thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for everyone in the comments section that rocked out with us for this hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we appreciate you coming on again, and we hope to have you back soon.
Thank y'all. I'll be blessed.
Again, one more time, man. Appreciate everybody for rocking out with us for this hour and a half. Don't forget, we don't go live, but we do a video that comes out every day at 6:00 p.m. Automotive news for the culture. So don't forget to watch those, tap into those videos every single day, 6:00 p.m. Eastern. We got another show coming up this Thursday, back to back, bakers. We done had Life of Corey, SRT BREE.
Yeah, you're gonna tell them who's coming on this Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Come on, let me do my thing. Go right. Come on, man.
Hey, FaTKaT be trying to hold it back. He be like, yo, he be trying to hold it down.
Listen,
like, yo.
Back to back, bakers, man. We done had Life of Corey. First of all, we've been blessed with everybody that came on here. But these last, literally we had Life of Corey last Thursday. We got SRT BREE on today. And then next Thursday, we got Josh Laurent in the building. So make sure y'all tap in for next Thursday, or this Thursday coming up. Josh Laurent will be in the building as well. So tap into that as well. But anyway, that's all we got for y'all. Appreciate everybody for rocking out with us. But love so to everyone out there. Big time salute. Shout out to the Free Smoke Squad and to the what do you call your people?
I don't know. BREE gang.
BREE gang. Yeah.
BREE gang.
And shout out to the BREE gang. And everybody out there, man, we greatly appreciate y'all. That's all we got for y'all today. Yo, SRT BREE, one more time. Salute to you. We appreciate it.
Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed.
Likewise.